Vill du vara med? Vill du ligga i soffan? Today it is Tuesday, whatever Tuesday it is. Yesterday I was doing my exam. If you watch my previous video, I talked about doing, oh gosh, I don't remember what it's called in English. When they put a camera up your backside to check your insides. I did that yesterday for the second time because the first time it wasn't, there was still stuff inside. So the second time they were like, it's fine to go ahead. So this time I was given the correct painkiller stuff. It was definitely an experience that I wish to never do again. It wasn't directly painful. It was extremely unpleasant. Like the first part when they actually like put this stuff inside, that's really unpleasant. But then you can feel the thing moving inside. And it's just really, really, really weird. And really unpleasant. And at some point, like I didn't feel pain outright. I have to say that. But I was given painkiller stuff. So the whole examination took about 20. I think I was in and out of the exam room in like 25 minutes. I think 25 or 30 minutes. And that's with because it takes like 5-10-ish minutes from that you come in, you get changed, and then they put like the stuff in your arm so they can go ahead and do all of that. But the actual examination didn't take that long, but it feels like forever when you're laying on the table. But the long and short of it is, my intestines looks great. And when they told me, I almost started crying. And the nurse, she was like, are you upset? And I was just trying to say, like, I just really wished they had found something. And the doctor almost was like a little bit like what? Like, I mean, they were really nice the whole time. Like, they were very nice, very professional, they knew what they're doing and all of that. But yeah, so I just said I just really wish they had found something, and they're like, no, you don't want to find anything like that, and all of that. And I was so close to say, like, you have no idea how much I wished they'd find something. But at that time I was like, you know what, I don't need to tell or explain why I'm upset. I don't need to justify feeling upset. So I was like, just thank you. Thank you for the examination. And then when I had put my clothes back on and everything, and she was like, it's really good that you didn't find anything, and you just need to do another examination or keep investigating what it is. And I was like, do I tell her that I have been in severe stomach ache for past like 20 something years, and the past 2 years I've had a fever? I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to waste time on that. So I was a little bit not the brightest walking out of it. But when I sort of had gone out of the building and everything, I was like, I actually feel kind of fine. So my mom and I, we decided we're going to stop at the grocery store. It's like a mall center just like across the square. So we're like, okay, we're just going to go in, get something to eat, and then we're going to buy some grave candles because All Hallows Eve was on Friday and Saturday, and when it was Monday yesterday. So we're like, okay, we're just going to go in and buy some candles, and then on our way home we're going to stop at the cemetery for my mom's side of the family. So we went in, and I felt fine. Like I decided then that I'm really disappointed and really like defeated over not like knowing that the search will continue. But at that moment, I was like, you know what? I am in no pain. I can feel they have been rummaging around in my stomach, but I'm in no pain and I feel fine. I'm not going to waste my feeling fine on just being sad and upset. So I made that decision in that moment. And when we went into the store, we bought the grave candles, and it was like in a mall. So we just like we're going to walk around for a bit, and we did. And for the past year, I've hardly been able to walk because my hips have been inflamed, which makes the muscles in my back cramp up. I think that's how they explained it. I was like, I'm just in pain. I don't know what's going on. But I was walking and have been not been able to walk that much for over a year. I was not tired. Um, and the worst feeling that I had at that time was that I was starting to get hungry because I hadn't eaten properly since past Tuesday. But yeah, we went to a few different stores and then we stopped at this. There's a place where they make fresh pasta dishes, and it was the most delicious thing I've ever eaten. Ate pasta with mushrooms and pumpkin seeds, and it was so delicious. Then we headed home. We stopped on to the graveside, to the graveyard to light a candle for my grandmother, her husband, and my grandfather, and it was just so nice. And then when I got home, I was still fine. So I went out with mom, Albert, and the little puppy, and we just let them run around loose on the field, and it was just like it was really nice. And uh, and my mom, she was like, "Are you still okay?" And I was like, "You know what? I'm not going to let this bother me. I'm going to enjoy today." And you know what? I did. I really enjoyed yesterday. Um, the fact that I wasn't in pain. I wasn't so tired that I needed to sleep. And I felt like I could just do stuff like walk my dog and go into a store and just eat a meal without starting to cry. Like I finished a portion of pasta. I don't think I've done that like in a restaurant, like when you get served a portion, because at home I don't take as much, obviously, but but I don't think I have finished a served dish in years because I can't eat that much before it's starting to hurt. And I finished my dish. Well, actually, I ate half of mine, and then we swapped because we ordered two different, so we can anyway. That doesn't matter. So, um, I finished a whole serving, and I could definitely tell that I was like, I can't eat anymore, but I could finish it without crying. And then I could come home. I walked my dog. Um, in the evening, I took a shower. I didn't need to sit down for a shower, and it was just like it was amazing. Today, I'm definitely more tired. I still like feel better than normal, but it is about 2 in the afternoon and I have already had a 2-hour nap. Anyway, so that was the examination yesterday without any results. I have a few ideas of what I would like to do in the near few days, but I'm always like, somehow it feels like whenever I speak it out loud or start writing it down, something always happens. and I don't actually achieve what I set out to do. But I'm not that superstitious, so so Monday was a write-off because we was in Mölndal. We are packing on Sunday because that's my packing day. So I would like to clean. I would like to make my watercolor journal because I bought paper but I haven't actually bound it yet. And I would like to fill some watercolor from the jars I have in the fridge. If I'm filming today, I could do some editing tomorrow. I always forget to actually plan it out. And städa. And I think we do the workshop. And I'm guessing I'm going to film this too. If I manage to do more, I think that's great. If not, it is Tuesday. It's not even morning, it's just like midday, because I'm slowly getting back to normal, and my normal isn't very nice. So after breakfast, I sort of crashed and slept for a few hours, and that felt a little bit hard mentally, to be honest. So, but I'm not going to let it stop me. I have intentions for the week, and I just want to keep on keeping on as best as we can. We are outside. It's sort of light-ish. I mean, for November, it's light. Den är för lång, eller hur? Ska jag lämna den? Kom. Åh, du är duktig kille! Vi kollar Pippina! Pippina! Also, during the summer, we bought 6 new chickens and a rooster. And as you can see, they love the outdoor life. Albert, inte på vägen. I guess he's technically not on the road, so. But yeah, they love the outdoor life here with us, so that's fun to see. Here we have the other dogs. They're hunting dogs, so we can't have them loose. Albert, he's fine, you know. But these, they can't be outside except when hunting. But they don't want to be inside. Inside is so boring, isn't it? Inside is boring, yes. Very boring. The queen. We had a bit of a storm the other day, so everything is just tossed in to keep it from the weather. So it doesn't usually look this bad. I mean, not far from it. So packing up for today. It is 2:30, 2:30. Yeah, it's 2:30 anyway. So I think I've done a really good amount. I managed to clear off the desk and it's scrubbed down, so I can start making paint tomorrow if I would so feel like it. But I still think I need to do the jars first. I think that anyway. I have started editing this vlog, but it took a really long time to get the files off my phone to my computer. Why? I don't know. So I started doing other things because a while ago, my friend, she loves the song Porcelain. It's a Swedish song, but it's like, it's a really nice song about the singer is telling someone, you need to be careful with me because my heart is fragile like porcelain. And so she was listening to that one, and I really like it too. So I painted a painting for her of a heart looking like porcelain, but then I made cracks and put gold on it, and I loved that. And I thought that would be such a cute sticker. So I made it again, but not with the gold because I can't scan in gold to get the effect. So I've edited that one, and I just happened to get an email from where I order my stickers saying that I got 20% off. So I think I'm going to order that one as a sticker because I really like it. And yeah, I was like, I'm not going to order more stuff now, but we're ordering stickers. So I have pushed my lunch like 2 hours more than I should have. So I think I need to head in and get some lunch, and then I expect there to be a few hours before I'm up and ready again. So, and by that time we have no light. So maybe I'll crawl up on my loft and do some knitting. My socks got finished. So the days before my first examination, you're not supposed to eat anything. And I was really nervous and all that. So I decided to cast on something, and I've been wanting to make a pair of socks for myself because since August, I want to say, I've done so much gift knitting, and I've done a lot of socks for others, and I'm like, I want a fancy pair of colorwork socks too. So yeah, the light color, this white, I think it's called wheat, it did run out. I had to alter my design a little bit, but I now have some really cute colorwork socks. I wanted to make a really plain pattern on the underneath side, but now I'm like, I would like a pair of socks with this as the main pattern. And then I'll see you tomorrow. On Sunday, we have Father's Day in Sweden. So I have bought a chocolate advent calendar for my dad. He is a big fan of chocolate. Yes. So I bought him this. Obviously there's still a few weeks until Advent, but I have done this before for Father's Day and it's usually pretty appreciated. I also made him a pair of socks. These are made with a really fun blend. It's wool, I think there's some polyamide in it, but it's also nettles. And it's this lovely green colour, and I tried this new little heel flap. So hopefully they will fit, and I just thought that would be a nice thing to give. Also, my grandmother, her birthday is next week, but on Sunday we are heading out to a restaurant to celebrate Dad and my grandmother. So I have made her a pair of socks, and I really like them. I think they're really cute. I made a little nice scalloped edge here. Hopefully they will fit. Also, this is like my first color work, so I'm hoping she can get her foot in. But I'm thinking if they don't fit, she will tell me and I can make her a new pair if that's the case. So I'm going to wrap those up. So I had some grand plans. I wanted to move some colors from the jars to pans. I have brought this paper that I want to wrap and make a new watercolor journal with it. I did manage to wrap the gift. Well, that's about it. I am so tired. The thing is, I was almost fever free for, I think, a total like 4 days, and now it's starting to creep up again, and I'm like, and the thing is, I'm like, I have my body have no poker face whatsoever. If I'm tired, I'm wiped, and if I'm feeling well, it's not like just taking it easy. No, I'm doing everything. So, but we're going to change the plans because I am still upright. I'm just really tired and have a really hard time focusing. So it is actually sunshine outside. It's blue sky and sun. Look at this. All right, yeah. So, you know what? I'm going to let Albert run free, and if I still have some energy after that, I'll come back. If not, I'm not. So. Sunshine! It's sunshine! Right? Yes! Vi kollar till Pippina. Vi kollar på Pippina. De är ute! Hej Pippina! I don't know if you can tell here by the lake. So cute. I've hung up some laundry on the drying. I've made a sandwich and I'm going to go up. My fever is rising and I don't want to take any more pills than I have to, so I'm just going to rest. Okay, yeah. It is November 10th, Sunday, and it's about 10 to 3, and it's dark. Today it is Father's Day. I'm out here and I have just packed up this week's order and answered some comments in the last vlog. And y'all will be so nice. And guys, the worst part about reading the comments from the last vlog is that there is so many saying, I know what you're going through, or I have been going through this, or my friend is going through this, and I'm like, how can that be? Like, don't get me wrong, I love that we have stuff in common, but I just wish it was a love of color, or being entrepreneurs, or I don't know, seeing so many struggling with the same thing. When I say the same thing, I don't mean like you struggle with the exact same that I'm struggling with, but seeing so many saying that they have a chronic illness or chronic diagnosis, that they like going through this, like not knowing, like how many people is going through that. And I don't know if it's just like my audience, but it's all women, and it's just so, I just cannot believe it, because I have such a small channel. I don't get thousands of views, you know, and yet so many respond saying, we know how it feels. And I know that even more people recognize it, they just don't comment, because I am one of those who I very rarely comment on anything. I'm a very much silent watcher, you know. And it's just so, like, how can that be that so many of us know this? Oh, it just makes me so upset. And I just wish that we didn't have that in common. I have to say, I'm not very good at answering comments, because I want to say something like really good, and really, like, a lot of these comments are so nice and they're so lovingly written, and all I'm saying is like, thank you so much. Like, I mean it, thank you so much. But I'm not sure, like, yeah. And then so I just want to say, like I really mean it. It's not just that I'm um adding in the simplest thing just to respond. When I just say thank you, I really mean it. Thank you so much for comments. It means so much, and I really don't know what else to write. And sometimes it takes such a long time to answer back, because I need to go back and forth to Google Translate, because I have this word that I want to use but I can't actually spell it. So then I need to remember, like, what is the closest word in Swedish, so I can translate that word into the word that I was first thinking about in English, so I can get it rightly, like, spelled in the correct way. Yeah, life is hard, you know. What is that? Like, there was some form of stuff that they were like, a lot of YouTubers were talking about. Grammarly. Maybe I should look into that. Anyway, that's not what I'm supposed to do. I just got a text that said, hurry up, we need to go. So I also wanted to say thank you so much for watching the vlog. I hope you have enjoyed it. We didn't get all the stuff done this week, but some. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go. I'll see you next time.